Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Wes Upton, and I'm honored and blessed to be the principal of Mooresville High School. I welcome you to the Mooresville High School's 140th commencement ceremony. We ask you that you silence all cell phones and electronic devices, and please remain seated throughout today's ceremony so that graduates, family members, and friends can enjoy today's commencement. Also, please take all personal pictures from your seat. The class of 2024 thanks you for your cooperation in these ways. And now, I present to you the class of 2024.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rachel Harshman, and I am the Senior Class Secretary and National Honor Society President. On behalf of the class of 2024, please rise, remove your hats, and join us as we honor our country in the saying of the Pledge of Allegiance and the singing of our national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all. You may be seated.
Hello. My name is Grace Walker, and I am the Senior Class President. We would like to welcome you to Mooresville High School's 140th graduation ceremony. The class of 2024 asks your assistance in maintaining the rich tradition and dignity of today's ceremony by remaining seated throughout the ceremony and by holding all applause until all names have been read. We and our families appreciate your support in ensuring that we can hear our names called in recognition of our achievements. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel and Grace. At this time, I would like to introduce our special guest joining me on the stage today. To my right are Dr. Jake Allen, Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Matt Sainer, President of the Board of School Trustees, Dr. Bill Roberson, Vice President of the Board of School Trustees, Mrs. Jen Reed, Secretary of the Board of School of Trustees, and Mr. Dave Oberly, Member of the Board of School of Trustees. To my left are Mr. Zach Love and Mrs. Chrissy Owens, MHS Assistant Principals, and the Valedictorian Salutatorian. In the front row are 6 outstanding leaders of the class of 2024, the senior class officers, and the student body president and vice president, who will be introduced throughout today's ceremony. I would also like to recognize other educators who have helped work diligently to provide opportunities for our graduates to succeed, including school board members, associate and assistant superintendents, school administrators, teachers, counselors, social services providers, and coaches. Please join me in giving these valued educators a round of applause. On this Memorial Day weekend, I ask all members of the class of 2024 who will be joining our military to please stand, as well as all veterans and members of the armed forces to be recognized for your services and sacrifices for our country so that we may have the freedoms we enjoy today. Please join me in giving these amazing men and women a round of applause. All right. Parents and guests, I am extremely proud to speak with you today about the many successes of the class of 2024. Our students have overcome uncertainty and many academic challenges placed before them. In their 4 years at Mooresville High School, they have accomplished so much, and I am confident they will continue to throughout their life. I could give a lengthy speech and still not capture all the amazing things these students have achieved. To highlight just a few from this year, over 36 of our graduating seniors have been awarded nearly $1.75 million in scholarships to further their educations. 38 graduates have been recognized for their character, service, academics as members of the National Honor Society. They're going to be wearing the gold stoles. Nearly 36% of our graduates are wearing gold tassels to recognize them for having earned an academic honors or a technical honors diploma. These students maintained at least a B average while taking more rigorous course load, including additional math, science, and world language courses. These students also earned college credits and/or industry certifications for their work while still enrolled at Mooresville High School. Students who rank in the top 20 of the graduating class based upon cumulative GPA are wearing an additional medallion. And lastly, our valedictorian and salutatorian are wearing special medallions for grade point averages in this outstanding class. Please join me in giving the awesome class of 2024 a round of applause for their many achievements and successes. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and of course, the illustrious graduates. Today, we gather to celebrate a remarkable milestones in your lives. You've braved the trials of term papers, conquered the chaos of group projects, and endured the Herculean task of trying to navigate your way out of the parking lot at the end of the day. And now, here you are, ready to step in the world with your hard-earned diplomas in hand. Congratulations. As you venture into the next chapter of your lives, I'd like to share a few thoughts on seeking fulfilling life through two timeless virtues, kindness and passion. These are the twin engines that can propel you not just toward success, but toward a life rich in meaning and joy. Let's start with kindness. Now, kindness is often underrated in a world that glorifies speed and efficiency. But let me tell you, kindness is a superpower. It costs nothing to be nice, but it's so valuable you can't put a price on it. It's like a cheat code for the game of life. Think about it. When was the last time someone held the door for you and it didn't feel good, even if just a little? Kindness is the glue that holds communities together. It's the secret ingredient in relationships and the foundation of true leadership. Imagine a world where everyone showed just a bit more kindness. Now imagine your place, your community, or even your family, with just a little more understanding, patience, and generosity. You have the power to create that world. Remember, as Maya Angelou once said, and as you can read on the wall in the cafeteria right upstairs, people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. So be the reason someone believes in the goodness of people. Now, let's talk about passion. Passion is the fuel that drives us to wake up each morning with a sense of purpose. It's what makes work feel less like a job and more like a calling. It's the difference between simply existing and truly living. You might be thinking, but what if I haven't found my passion? Don't fear. Passions aren't always discovered overnight. They're cultivated through curiosity, trial, and sometimes just luck. Try new things, take risks, and be open to unexpected opportunities. Right direction if you're willing to follow your interests and instincts. And here's one little secret. Passion is contagious. Whether you're passionate about something or not, it shows. It inspires and creates a ripple effect. Whether your passion's in science, art, technology, or even extreme ironing, and yes, that is a thing, you can Google it later. Pursue it with all your heart. The world needs more people who are truly alive. Now, here's the magic of it all. Kindness and passion are not mutually exclusive. In fact, they complement each other beautifully. When you approach your passions with kindness, you can create an environment where others can thrive alongside you. And when you infuse your acts of kindness with passion, they become even more impactful and genuine. So as you step into this new chapter, armed with your knowledge and your dreams, remember this statement from famous financial advisor Suze Orsman. Success is not measured by the number of zeros in your bank account, but by the positive impact you make on the world and the joy you find in the journey. Be kind, be passionate, and never stop seeking fulfillment. In the words of perhaps the greatest philosopher to ever live, Ferris Bueller, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. So take a moment to appreciate where you are. Be grateful for those who helped you get there, and look forward to the amazing journey ahead. Congratulations, class of 2024. The world awaits your kindness and your passion and your unique spark. Go out there and make it a better place, one kind and passionate act at a time. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce Tyler Thomas Gersak, the Salutatorian of the class of 2024. Tyler is the son of Vincent and Tracy Gersak. He's a varsity cross-country runner and a track and field athlete. On the junior board at the Joseph Maley Foundation, and on the leadership cabinet for Champions of Character. He's a member of the National Honor Society, Pickleball Club, and Senior Leaders. Tyler plans to attend college to major in psychology and to pursue a career as a sports psychologist. Tyler Gersak.
Good morning. My name is Tyler Gersak, and I am the Salutatorian of the class of 2024 at Mooresville High School. I am honored to be standing here on this stage in front of you all, and I am so excited that we all have finally made it to the finish line. This journey was a long one for all of us, and I know a huge weight has been lifted off all of our shoulders. Our academic journey started 13 plus years ago as we entered kindergarten as children, not really knowing what to expect. The year would have been 2011 to 2012, and welcome class of 2024 signs greeted us as we entered the school hallways for the first time. For me and for many of us, that year just seemed too big, too far away for us to comprehend. And then for some of us, we didn't even know how to read yet, so we didn't even know what the sign meant. At each of our individual elementary schools, whether that be here in Mooresville or anywhere in the world, we grew. We grew from learning what letters and numbers even are, learning 1 plus 1, and learning how to speak well. We learned sentence structure, what periods and commas were, and how to be functioning little people. During this huge growth period, time went by, school years and summers came and went so quickly, and then before we knew it, the threat of middle school was staring us in the face. And from what we had heard, middle school was the stuff of nightmares. At my elementary school, on the final day, we had a 6th grade celebration, and we received Mooresville Class of 2024 t-shirts. We had grown a lot from our kindergarten years, but still, that year just seemed so far away. We had made it 6+ years closer to the year 2024, yet it didn't seem any closer, and I couldn't fathom actually being that old. But still, we had only hit the halfway point of our young school careers, and we still had 2 years of middle school left and 4 years of high school. Our 7th grade year was highlighted by new teachers, new friends, reindeer and pioneer games, and of course, we had gotten one step closer to the end goal of graduation. 8th grade year moved on the same as our 7th grade year did. As January rolled around, we had to choose what pathways and classes we would take in our high school years. Even though we were only 13 to 14 years old, high school was right around the corner. We inched closer to freshman year, and soon enough, it was March 13th, 2020. The whole week prior, we had all been checking the COVID tracker online and seeing new cases and when we would shut down. We were all on the edge of our seats for about a week, and then we finally got the call. I remember it was my 8th grade English class, and we were all so happy that we were done for 2 weeks. We treated it like a glorified spring break, a quick, see you in 2 weeks. But sadly, that was our last day in middle school. The 2 weeks grew into the rest of the school year, and we were online for the rest of our 8th grade year. No Washington, D.C. trip, no 8th grade graduation, no spring sports, no performing arts. And just like that, we were no longer middle schoolers. High school was here, but we didn't even know if we were going to be here present to experience high school because of COVID. Eventually, we were told we were going to be going back to school, but it was going to be with masks on. Our whole freshman year, we were covered by our masks, but luckily, it didn't take too much away from us, unless you got quarantined every 2 weeks. But once again, another school year was ending, and we only had 3 years left. Sophomore and junior year were highlighted by our own personal achievements, homecomings and prom, student versus staff basketball games, and 2 more last days of school. And now we had one last go around at Mooresville High School. That class of 2024 t-shirt from 6th grade that once seemed fake was here staring us in the face. This was it. It was 2024. A once unimaginable number and year to our younger selves was present, and it was time to get ready to move on past Mooresville High School. As senior year rolled around, I know we were all thinking, oh my God, what just happened? We applied to colleges, but still enjoyed our last months of high school. Now that brings us to today, May 25th, 2024. All of us have made it. From our early years in elementary school to middle school to our COVID year and now to our 4 full years of high school, we made it to the finish line. But now it is time to move on to bigger and better things. Before I get to my serious movie quote, I have to add in a classic from Happy Gilmore. One of Happy's partners on the tour tells how there's a lot of pressure, but you have to calm down and focus on yourself. He tells Happy to harness in the good energy, block out the bad. Harness, energy, block, bad. No matter how funny and stupid this movie is, this psycho, as Happy calls him, is right. Harness the good energy and block out the bad. Stay composed, have a good support system around you, and focus on achieving your goals, and success will come your way. Now on to my all-time favorite movie series. The movie/movies is the Spider-Man Miles Morales series. If you haven't seen them, it actually was just added to Netflix, so I would definitely suggest watching it. So back to the movie. Miles turns into Spider-Man, but he struggles with his identity, and he doesn't feel like he is ready to become Spider-Man. Another Spider-Man, Peter B. Parker, comes from a different dimension to help Miles, but Miles still struggles with becoming Spider-Man. He just leaves Miles behind because he just isn't ready to become Spider-Man. As Miles reflects on his life and journey, he remembers talks with his parents and Peter. Miles finally works up the courage to do the classic Spider-Man jump off a building and save himself stunt, and before he jumps, one interaction between Miles and Peter flashes in his head. Miles simply asks, "When do I know I'm Spider-Man?" And Peter responds with, "You won't." That's all it is, Miles, a leap of faith. Miles jumps off the building, and you can tell he still has hesitation, but he completes his leap of faith. He lands the jump and eventually saves the city. I love this scene not only for the music and animation, which is awesome, but for that one quote. The best way to break barriers and come into yourself is by completing that leap of faith. It's time for us to move on from Mooresville High School and grow into our own. This school and community has been our home for 13 plus years, but now it is time for us to take our own leap of faith. Thank you.
I'm a little shorter than him. Shorter than most people, I'll be honest. All right. I now introduce you to the valedictorian of the class of 2024, Madison Elizabeth Kurtz. Madison is the daughter of Matthew and Jamie Kurtz. Throughout high school, she was a member of the National Honor Society and alumni of the IU Language Program. Business is global, and business is global. Madison has taken more than 15 college classes while at Mooresville High School. In the fall, she plans to attend IU to major in clinical psychology. She is seeking her PhD in order to become a clinical research psychologist. Madison Kurtz.
Hello, everyone. I never thought I would be here today, especially not giving a speech to so many people, but here I am. It's unbelievable. High school will be over for us today. I can still remember my very first day of middle school. So do you guys remember that on our first day, we were supposed to meet in the gold gym? Well, a few days before the start, the 7th graders were instructed to enter the gold gym for a convocation, so I hopped off the bus and made my way to the gym. I had been there for the back-to-school night, so I felt confident that I knew my way. As I was looking around while walking through the school, everyone was so much taller and so much older. But this was middle school, I thought, and I had to get used to it. I wandered around for a while, and I guess I didn't know the school as well as I believed because I was completely and utterly lost. I couldn't find my locker, didn't see anyone I knew, and couldn't even begin to make my way to the gold gym. Eventually, I found my friend who was also in 7th grade and also very lost, and we continued to wander until the bell rang. We were alone in the hallways and late on the very first day. Frantically searching for any clue of where to be, my friends and I were approached by a teacher in the hall. She was angry that we were late, especially on the first day of middle school. We explained to her that we couldn't find the gold gym or our lockers, and she surprisingly asked, "Are you freshmen?" We laughed, because we were obviously middle schoolers, and we told her so. But then a new important detail came to our attention when she said, "You know this is the high school, right?" I had gotten lost on my first day of middle school in the high school. And I certainly didn't expect to get there so soon, I guess. So, standing here at graduation, I feel the same now, not expecting to be here so quickly. Moving on to the next phase of our lives is exciting, but maybe a little scary too. Some of us might feel a sense of apprehension toward the uncertain future, but whatever you're feeling, you're not alone. Nobody is alone, but everyone will go down a different path from here on out. Though we have shared our journey, everyone will start a new path. Some will join the workforce, others will attend university, and some will serve in the military. Today is a day to commemorate our achievements with family, friends, teachers, and classmates, as well as joining a collective celebration for our efforts. It's the end of our time at MHS, but the beginning of a new chapter. I wish you all the best as you take the first step and begin the next chapter of your story. Make it a good one. Congratulations to the class of 2024. We made it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you 340 young adults who have completed the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Mooresville Consolidated School Corporation in the state of Indiana, or have completed the goals of their individual education plan. And to you, Dr. Jake Allen, Superintendent of Schools, I present the class of 2024, and I recommend they receive their diplomas.
This is the fun part. Thank you, Mr. Upton. It gives me great pride to congratulate you, the class of 2024, on attaining your high school diploma. Your graduation is a testament to your hard work and dedication. Therefore, upon the recommendation of your principal and the power vested in me by the Board of Education at the Mooresville Consolidated School Corporation in the state of Indiana, I declare the class of 2024 graduates of Mooresville High School. Congratulations. Please come forward to accept your diplomas.
At this time, Mr. Zach Love and Mrs. Chrissy Owens, Mooresville High School Assistant Principals, will read the names of the graduates while I present them with their diplomas. And one note, you might notice 3 students get their diploma and head directly out the back of the gym. It's not a protest. We made the Unified Track Regionals, and get on a bus like right away and get there. So congrats to those 3.
Requests that you hold all applause and recognition until all names have been read and all diplomas have been presented. This request is out of respect for every graduate and their families. Madison Elizabeth Kurtz. Tyler Thomas Gersak. Grace Ann Walker. Kaylin Rose Bunch. Rachel Nicole Harshman. Delaney Grace Spoor. Abigail Grace Miller. Maya Diane Chappell. Piper May Allman. Nathan Alexander Garrett. Ellison Scout Gillum. Joe DeLong Hasty. Claire Alyssa Jackson. Devin Eugene Gines. Vivian Renee Leahy. Vivian Leah Mason. Kaylani Aline Miller. Andrew Vincent Kurtz. Tyler Cole Hammonds. Austin David Marine. Asa Christine Acton. Adam Sawyer Adair. Kaylee Therese Adamare. Mason William Albertson. Ethan Tyler Albright. Noah Sawyer Albright. Braden Lee Forel Allen. Sharon Giovanna Alonzo Ariza. Jenna Christine Enkoviak. Lauren Cassidy Atwell. Brooklyn Jean Baker. Samuel Chase Barnett. Selby Michael Barton. Kayla Grace Beasley. Olivia Lynn Belton. Hunter Garnett Bennett. Joseph Eric Binkley. Bryson Allen Bach. Jacob Andrew Boisvert. Zachary Ryan Bowling. Christopher Edwin Bosaw. Lindsay Marie Boswell. Corbin Tyler Bowe. Savannah Nicole Bowers. Bryce Apollo Brabender. Nicholas Noah Breedlove. Cam Willow Brewer. Kenneth Brian Britt II. Luke Anthony Britt. Isabel Rose Brocklehurst. Linus Jurg Brozil. Miranda Lynn Brooks. Benjamin William Brown. William Eugene Bryant. John Howard Burgess IV. Nathan James Burris. Alden Thomas Burton. Emily Sue Marie Calvert. James Michael Campbell. Eden Mary Carnahan. Braden Keith Chambers. Nevaeh Marie Chapman. Dylan Patrick Chestnut. Brent Michael Chilcote. Kira Elena Childs. Tyler Brandon Church. Ryan Christopher Clark. Landon William Clements. Annalyn Marie Cochran. Teo Carlisa Colon. Gloria Nicole Comer. Brooke Alexis Condon. Sarah Ann Conlin. Alexia Rose Cook. Quentin Tyler Craig. Kaylee Jo Leilani Kramer. Raja D. Kramer. Kay Marie Crossland. Connor Robert Colon. Larry Carl Dockler III. Curtis Jonathan Dank. Ethan Tyler Doherty. Christopher Carter Davis. Kirsten Elizabeth Davis. Haley Nicole Denneman. Alec James Dennis. Hogan Zachary Denny. Taylor Nicole Dillahay. Michael Alexander Dillman. Jai Mohinder Dindyal. Hayden Levi Dorn. James Daniel Doss. Mamie Lorraine Pauline Dotson. Brandy Nicole Earl. Nathan Michael Easter Thomas. David Corey Eller. Ethan Charles Ellison. Rickson Elma. Wilkinson Elma. Avery Michael Elmore. Keegan Gregory Epley. Emma Faith Etchison. Callie Marie Fair. Mallory Ainsley Fischerow. Adler Jace Flowers. Nicholas Jaden Ford. Sarah Marie Foster. Anna Louise Fowler. Chloe Marie Fox. Dylan Eli Gardner. Cade Alexander Garrett. Charlie Lynn Garton. Lenny Jerry Gervais. Allison Michelle Gill. Josiah Ray Gibson. Nicholas Enrique Gomez. Samuel Gonzalez Jr. Dylan Caleb Gooley. Gavin Ray Gott. Aiden Jack Gracie. Elijah Jason Gray. Jaron Ryan Gregory. Gavin Riley Greider. Garrett Allen Groover. Sophia Lynn Guy. Victoria Elizabeth Hamilton. Benjamin Douglas Lee Hardy. Sydney Renee Hardy. Carly Dawn Harrison. Cameron Michelle Harshy. Kyle Evan Haskins. Catherine Blair Hatfield. Brody Patrick Hawes. Caitlin Nicole Hawes. Abigail Lorraine Head. Olivia Joanne Henderson. Kaylee Michelle Hendrickson. Madison Rose Hendricks. Addison Mariana Hensley. Taylor Grace High. Kylie Elizabeth Hoffman. Isaac James Hoskins. Stephen Ryan Hauk. Ethan Christopher Huffman. Emma Nicole Hutchison. Nicholas Nathaniel Eisenberg. Braden Taylor Jackson. Denton David Jacobs. Chloe Renee Jameson. Branaya Janae Johnson. Christopher Michael Jones II. Connor Matthew Jones. Tristan Todd Jones. Alex Brian Juarez. Ngea Kamangila. Benjamin Philip Casper. Taylor Marie Caston. Victoria Ann Kaufman. Benjamin Allen Kenworthy. Caleb Thomas Kessler. Nevaeh Marie Key. Clayton Ryan Kenninger. Braden Shane King. Keely Ray Glasscock.
Valora Teague Olson. Faith Juliana Parrott. Madison Noel Peacock. Max Joseph Pipkin. Natalie Nadine Riddle. Mackenzie Renee Rogers. Deacon James Sachs. Victoria Rose Steffi. Danielle Marie Trisler. Eliana Grace Ward. Pia Marie Placel. Jack Allen Kitterman. Justin Wade Knight, Jr. Emma Ray Grace Kolb. Joe William Coons IV. Christopher Jaden Corthius. Reed Daniel Kovacic. Zoe Renee Lynn Kugelman. Jada Lily Anna Kulkarni. Sophie Ann Karash. Frank Leon Lockenmeyer. Leland Thomas Lambert. Joshua Michael Lang. AJ LaPlante. Mabry Ann Lassiter. Madison Nicole Law. Dallas Odell Lee. Sophia Joyce Lair. Rebecca Ann Leitzman. Ian Michael Linton. Jaden Leanne Little. Draylon Deshawn Martin. Ian Paul Maskell. Derek Michael Mayo. Abigail Frances McClelland. Shelby Elizabeth McCoy. Emma May McGinley. Noah Stephen McKinley. Emmeline Taylor McMahon. Jamie Marie McNabney. Ivy Rain McNeil. Skylar Lynn McPeak. Eve Marie Mead. Madison Lynn Mead. Brooklyn Faye Milady. Glenn David Merkel. Samantha Michaela Miles. Dre Eldon Garrett Miller. Tyler Ray Miller. Tyson Ross Miller. Luke Allen Mishler. Elijah Howard Mitchell Childs. Isaac Drew Moeller. Javen Andre Morris. Austin James Moats. Isabella Juliana Merle. Claire Nicole Newton. Dominic Edmund Nowling Williams. Declan Brody O'Hanlon. Courtney Aaron Ogles. Olamijuwanlo Oluwadara Oguntoyimbo. Brendan Thomas Oliver. Nicholas Christian Origel. Carson William Alsop. Tanner Bradley Ott. Reagan Louisa Owen. Luke Leon Pantel. Justin Michael Parmer. Wyatt Harvey Post. Abigail Diane Phillips. Elijah Jordan Phillips. Kaylee Jordan Phillips Shaw. Dylan Michael Pierce. Hannah Grace Poe. Madison Renee Polson. Jill Marie Ramsey. Jackson Donovan Steffi. Braden Lane Price. Leah Ray Reagan. Elijah David Ramey. Andrew Ramirez. Lucas Xavier Ransom. Sophie Ann Redeker. Reagan Elise Reed. Henry James Ryman. Brandydale Nicole Richardson. Dylan Joseph Richards. Devin James Richard. JC May Riddenauer. Eliana Jade Rivers. Kyler Lee Roberts. Cheyenne Tracy Marie Roberts. Ryan Keith Robinson. Ronald Norman Rose III. Addison Marie Rozelle. Carl Lewis Russell. Logan Scott Ryan. Ralph Wincurley St. Fleur. Madison Michelle Samperi. Caden James Samuels. Griffin Oren Sanders. Wesley Allen Schultz. Corbin Allen Scott. Gracie Lynn Scott. Ethan Michael Selberg. Jaden Isaac Shaw. Madeline Grace Shelton. Shayla Love Shelton. Amaris Leah Shockley. Eliana Milagros Shockley. Cheyenne Renee Schrum. Haley Lynn Skinner. Emily Nicole Sneed. Zayden Alexander Snodgrass. Zandria Lynn Speck. Hannah Marie Stanton. Frank Edward Staples II. Brian Edward Starkey. Anthony Dwayne Starr. Maya Elizabeth Steensland. Isabel Grace Striegel. Zachary Michael Sollers. Caitlin Grace Streelmeyer. Cadence Michelle Taylor. Craig Allen Tyke. Avery Edwards Thompson Jr. Declan Gregory Thompson. Xavier Ty Thurston. Brooklyn Marie Tidd. Taylor Storm Tollison. Joshua Baclio Torrance. Jace Thomas Twaddle. Ryan Patrick Tyree. Dante James Vauder. Trent Daniel Vermillion. Louisa Paige Villegas. Brooklyn Marie Wagner. Ariana Nicole Watson. Jared Dean Watson. Kendall Michelle Watson. Nathan Matthew Webster. Daniel Bernard Western. Nevaeh Paige Whitaker. Grant Tyler White. Shairius Gianna White. Oh boy. Ava Marie Wilcher. Brenton Michael Williams. Kaylee Marie Williams. Michael Willis Jr. Allison Nicole Wilson. Brooke Marie Wilson. Trinity Ann Marie Wilson. Dawson Sean Woodlock. Ian Michael Worley. Liberty Suzanne Young. Logan Matthew Thomas. Elijah Anton Rice. Peyton Allen Ray. Zoe Lynn Irene Mitchell Childs. Cameron Joseph Martin. Ricky Allen Rowland.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, there we go, the class of 2024. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Vice President of the Class of 2024, Ms. Kaylin Bunch.
And now, fellow classmates, having completed all the requirements and having received our diplomas, please stand and join me in the ceremonious turning of the tassels.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now invite to the podium Student Body Vice President Maya Chappell and Class Treasurer Delaney Spohr.
As the newest alumni of Mooresville High School, we invite all Mooresville alumni to stand and join us in the singing of our alma mater.
Now we would like to invite you to join our classmates as we reminisce. soul so weary. When troubles come and my heart burden be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. So life without its hunger, each restless heart needs solid perfectly. When you come and I am filled with wonder, sometimes I think I glimpse eternity. Raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. Raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. And I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. Raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. Raise me up to more than I can be.
Congratulations to the graduates and their families. At this time, I invite Student Body President Abigail Miller to center stage.
Hello, my name is Abigail Miller, and I am your Student Body President. Thank you for attending today's ceremony to support my fellow classmates and I. Please remember that the senior slideshow and replay of this event will be available on demand on Pioneer TV after today's ceremony. At the conclusion of today's ceremony, please remain seated until all of the graduates have exited the stadium. Congratulations, class of 2024, and remember, not only do you happen to the world, but the world happens to you.